It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker, and we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Yeah, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Easy.
Here's Mahomes now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Third and long for him here. Makes the catch. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Here's another for it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Need hardly anything here. Second and inches.
Yellow.
Giddens will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Chargers 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. And his first pass falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. So that brings up second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Herbert now to throw on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow.
Now carried by Giddens. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Yellow.
Run here with Giddens. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot, But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yellow.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage too until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cutback upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Attack! Yellow! 180! Attack!
Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So Brock, this offense looking sharpier in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Chargers, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Hardy on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Dodges another stop. And they are all the way into that red zone.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Herbert from the gun. He brings it in. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Set. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still gonna need a couple more though. 2nd and goal coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Set. 380. Hey, Kappa. What is it?
To throw, Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
380. Set.
Herbert now, blitz coming. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 1-score game in the first half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yes, that's just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Lays out left side and gets it. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jalen Royals on that throw. So that brings up fourth and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Hardy on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
Here's Giddens. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. What's that?
Throwing is Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow. There's a water, right?
From the red zone on 1st. That's going to be caught by his back. It's Giddens. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 16-point ball game. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Juice away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. Free inside the 30. To the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see his eyes in the ball, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. This is Giddens. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Yellow. Let's go, right here.
Tossing right to the short side. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 16-point ball game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 31, Chargers 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Butker
City.
on now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. We dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion. Set.
Draw play here, Hampton. No one's around him, he's got space. Along the right sideline, there's space. Gets it to the 15, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
Kate, right there's the danger of dime coverage. Bunch of little guys on the field that love to cover. They may not tackle so well and opens up a run lane. He took huge advantage of.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
31, Chargers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. Outside.
Running it here with Giddens. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
6.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Second and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. Outside.
Back to throw Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41.
Yellow. Outside.
Dive play straight ahead. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. Hero 15.
To the air, Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. There's a dive up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. All right, go, little lady.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Yellow. Outside.
Here's the handoff. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. There's a big hole left. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. The The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Hardy on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Orange. Set. Green 80. Green hot. Black 80. Hey, Ray. Green hot.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set.
Back to Hampton. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set. Caps.
Again, it's Hampton. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled on the play by one of the linemen, Omar Norman Lott.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Set. Hey, Cap. 80. Home to troops right. Set.
Here's Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington.
You know, Kay, we've worked long enough together. You know exactly what I was saying to our producer in Talkback. Circle that play. That could be the play we come back to when this game's all said and done and say it's a turning point play. You hate picks in the end zone, and you hate them in the second half.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Here's Mahomes. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yep, attack! That's your line! Hey, 15! Watch out!
They'll air it out on third. He finds Worthy, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Yellow! Watch out!
Blown back into the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Hey, 43!
Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Yellow!
Here's Mahomes now. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. Now we're on the counter. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now carried by Giddens. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow!
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Second and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here.
Yellow! 180. What's that?
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
59. Kappa.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Dump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, Chargers.
We've set it downs from 37.
12, 380.
Herbert on first down. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2. Herbert to throw once more. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back on the final play of the quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
One here with Giddens. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit them right in the mouth.
At the 40-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Eye on these two. 180.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
4-yard loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
There's a give, left side. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game.
45. Chargers 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Johnson on the sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that, all that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game, got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Max Melton with the INT. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Well, Brock,
City.
hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Hardy on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hardy on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line to gain.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
380.
Here he is on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Set. Let's go.
First and 10, Herbert. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Herbert from the gun.
43-yard line.
Gets this to McConkey. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Complete here to Hinton. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Set. 380. Run. Set.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit.
52.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
For the Chargers.
And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Yellow. Let's go on.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Kansas City
They get
Chiefs.
23 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a designed run from Mahomes. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up